Hello. Yeah, sure.
Session started.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Thanks for joining us on another wonderful section on Let's Learn TV. This is an Ask an Engineer series. The Ask an Engineer series is a series that provides young enthusiast learners as well as hobbyists in the field of engineer the opportunity to ask an industry expert the pressing question to inspire career success and provide accelerated growth with as much learner career roadmap. Let's Learn empowers you to create amazing solutions in engineering using support of an expert engineer, whether it's just questions or direct project support in your college year, university year, or final year projects. In today's series, I have with me Ms. Nazeen Khan. This wonderful lady is a robotic engineer in Milko company in Mumbai. She works on different algorithms for making robots autonomous and does tasks by directing on their own. Wonderful to have you here, ma'am.
Even I'm excited.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
So
you.
we are discussing, okay, so today we are discussing how incredibly amazing studying robotics can be, how Mars revolve perseverance and drone ingenuity of NASA in space, which is currently working automatically, giving us data and also about sci-fi movies like Iron Man suit, robotics help them make one, and most importantly, robots can be used to do harmful tasks and go to places not safe for human, like mining and Hadara's Radiation Center. So we have a lot to learn today, but before we start, can you briefly tell us about yourself?
You have already introduced me. I'm working as a robotics engineer right now at Miko.
Okay.
So, apart from that, I've done my graduation in electronics and telecommunication from Mumbai. And I have been working in this industry for 4 years now, different projects related to PLC, automation, machine vision, computer vision, giving eyes to the robot. Okay.
All right. Okay, so what made you go into robotics and engineering?
I was always interested in science and technology, and uh, during my final year project, I got more interested as my project was based on robotics. We were making a
Okay.
robot for an application, and that is where I got actually interested, and now that's my career.
Oh, that's so nice. So has this been your dream right from when you were little, or you just developed an interest on it while we were growing up?
I used to like science and technology. Electronics I started liking in my college days, like junior college. That's when I started actually liking electronics and telecommunication, and
Okay.
later on robots.
Oh, that's super amazing. All right. What are the risks on this job and how can one overcome it?
Risk as in there are no as such risk involved, but yeah, if you're operating big machineries or heavy robots handling things, so though there are few hazardous risks as well, or health issues wherein you can get hurt by the robot when it's moving autonomously.
Oh,
Otherwise, other than that, there are no direct risk as such when it talk about health. If that's the question.
okay. Yes, you answered the question correctly. So please, can you tell us the opportunities that exist in robotic engineering?
Like right now, so every field have it. Like if you talk about filming, there are drones which capture images. If you talk about agriculture, there are drones which actually do spraying. Then for the packaging, delivering, and all, and then in industries for taking a part from one point and delivering it to the other packages. There are mobile robots and like that, and even the big industrial for painting, welding, for all applications. So there are a lot of opportunities in different sectors.
So you mean that if someone is into robotics, they are going to find a lot of opportunities when it comes to that?
Yes, yeah, in different sectors of industries. Like if you can go into pharmaceutical industries, there are robots over there as well. In space exploration as well, like NASA and all, they use a lot of robots.
Oh, okay then.
There is
Um,
some noise. If it's fine, we can continue after some time.
okay, yes, we can
Audible,
continue.
right?
Yes, it's audible.
Okay.
So please, can you give us one or two examples of life projects you worked on and how you felt while you were working on it? Just one or two projects. Could you just give us a brief explanation?
Yeah, so to start, I can talk about my previous company wherein I used to work as a on drones basically. We used to make drones for different applications. So one of the drone which we made was to deliver a package from one point to the another. So
Okay.
that entire task was automated. Like the user will just press a button and the drone will pick the package and will deliver to that point. That's why. So the technology which we used behind that was basically a drone has few sensors to adapt to the environment, take the physical data from the environment, and using controllers it used to process the data, and then finally give the output to the motor so that it moves to that location. And right now, which I'm working on is Miko, which is a service-based robot for children actually from 9 to 11-year-olds, so that they can get interest in STEM as your company is focused on. So yeah, so apart from so different applications like to move the robot is designed in such a way that it can do dance or it can move to you, it can follow you, and now we are working on to make it autonomous, like moving itself from one position to the another, like vacuum cleaning robots. So yeah,
Oh, so how did you feel when you're working with all these projects?
great actually because I'm getting to explore things I like. So it's really great experience working on projects.
Oh, okay, that's super amazing. What challenges have you encountered as a lead in your field?
There are no challenges as such, like people are treated equally over here at this India. But yeah, when it comes to heavy duty, like things like carrying huge appliance or lifting little job in robotics, so that time they don't consider female being the obvious reason that man, like they need more manpower to lift objects. But other than that, there are no such problems as such. There are no gender biases or such in the industry.
All right. Okay, from this section, we'll be opening up. Thank you so much for sharing. From this section, we'll be opening up the channels for questions from our streaming engineers. This will be like from our streaming engineer. So if you have any question, please you could just forward it to Miss Nazeen for her to answer the question right when she's here with us. So we're waiting for people for ask questions on the audience on YouTube, those people that are sharing, watching live with us here on Zoom and on Facebook as well. So please just share in your questions so that Ms. Nazeen will answer those questions for us right away.
Sure. I would like to hear a few nice questions.
Yeah. Okay, it seems there are no people asking questions, but in case people want to ask, sorry. Okay.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, yeah. There is a question which I just saw.
I want to ask a
Okay.
question.
Hello, Mr. Jonathan. Please can you hold on a bit so that we could answer the question. If you have any question, you could just send it on the chat button.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So
So Ms.
the
Nazeen,
question
there's a
which I
question
just
that's
saw.
yes, he said, how do you keep your passion on as a junior level engineer? How do you keep passion going?
What project I've been assigned is related to like SLAM and all, which are like recent current technologies in robotics. So if something which interests me, so that's why I keep my passion. So I'm been given the opportunity. I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Jonathan. Please, can you ask your question now? Hello, Mr. Jonathan. Can you ask your question?
Okay, my question is I am interested in drone technology. So, for a person that have never built a drone, and that has been what I really like, and I really want to start building drone. I didn't hear you clearly, but you mentioned drone as one of your projects. So, I really want to know about drones because I am so interested in knowing it. I want to start building. So, what does it take for a novice like me to start building drones?
So to start with drones, there are various kits available online, like your drone kits, quad rotor kits, which you can start for like beginning to understand the mechanism and control algorithms. So to begin with, you have to learn a little bit about PIDs and aerodynamics of the drone, and even C++, Python programming languages, so that you can program it. Apart from that, there are various links available where you can get information about different things related to the aerodynamics and what motor is, which motor you should choose, and propellers and all those things. So you can start by building using a small kit, and then you can definitely learn by the process.
All right, thank you so much for sharing those
Okay.
answers.
And also, is that
Yeah, you can continue, please.
okay? Yeah. Thank you for that. What about I? I don't have any knowledge of coding, so maybe I might try because I read electrical electronics engineering. I might try in the building aspect. What about the programming aspect, and which language
So
will I need to learn so that
you
I'll
need
be
to
able
start with
to
Python.
write codes and other things?
You can start with Python basically. So Python is the basic language which is easy to learn. So you can start with Python, and then later on C++ will be a good start. So these two languages are really good for beginners. Because the rest of the algorithm is written in this language. Controller programming is written in C++, and all the high-level computer stuff is written in Python or Java. If it's an Android-based drone wherein you have to operate it using an Android device, then little bit of Java knowledge is also needed. So these three languages are more than enough for beginners.
Okay, thank you very much. You have answered the question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for answering all those wonderful questions. It's been amazing. It has been an amazing time having you on this series of the Ask Engineer series. Ms. Nazeen, thank you, and I'm sure our audience have learned a lot from you. So special thanks to Let's Learn. So special thanks to STEMacademy.io. STEMacademy.io is a coaching and mentorship platform with a unique approach for training future generation of STEM entrepreneurs. Unlike other platforms where learners are left on their own, STEMacademy.io provides blended learning and mentoring for all learners. Watch out for more on their launch party and how to subscribe. Details coming to you very soon. And special thanks to letslearn.ng. Letslearn.ng is our platform. It's an integrated educational technology solution provider and an e-commerce platform that provides the 21st inclined learning resources for students, teachers, and parents for both online and offline learning experience. And so our super Brainiac STEM Academy, Brainiac STEM and Robotics, the innovator of Let's Learn and STEM Academy. Thank you so much for coming on this show. Thank you to our audience for being part of this to the end. Join us again for our next episode of Ask the Engineer series by Let's Learn TV. Thank you so much, our audience. Thank you, our guest for today. Really appreciate your time despite the hiccups and everything. You still stay to the end. We really appreciate your time today, and we hope to host you next time on our chat series again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a lovely weekend.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.